Depression is a mood disorder that can greatly affect the day-to-day life of everyone. Mayo Clinic reported that there are more than 3 million cases per year, and these numbers are just in the United States alone. The number is obviously greater than that because not everyone talks about it. They hide it from the world and never let it see the day of light. I've experienced it and dealt with the extremes with anxieties and panic attacks. You see and feel things completely different. Dark and negative thoughts reoccur and feelings of uselessness is always present. But I just want to remind you that you can pull yourself out and get out only if you want out. It starts from you first, so don't get sucked in by it. With the proper medication and home care tips, you can be able to correct the situation and fight back. From someone who went through the extremes and was able to pull himself out, I believe you can too, so don't give up. Here are 11 ways to fight depression. Number 1. Do physical exercise. Exercise ranks quite high in the list of things that can help cure depression. When you are facing depression, engaging in physical activities is one of the ways to get your mind off of things. The mind tends to relax a bit and you forget the things that's causing it, even if it's just for a while. This helps suppress the symptoms associated with depression. In addition, exercising stimulates the release of endorphins in the brain. These chemicals play a role in boosting mood and brings in the feeling of happiness. You can do physical activities and it will help ease your depression. Even a simple walk or jog will help drastically. Number 2. Get plenty of sleep. One thing that enhances depressive symptoms is a lack of sleep. Sleep is crucial overall for your mental health. However, in most cases, insomnia is usually associated with depression. Many people with depression will find it very difficult falling asleep, but sleep is important in this case since it helps get rid of fatigue and helps you think more clearly about your situation. This in turn can be a huge step in treating depression and more so alleviating it. Make sure you get enough and quality sleep at least for 8 hours every night. In cases you find it hard falling asleep, take a warm shower or bath to help induce sleep. Also, make sure there is no noise or distraction in your sleeping area. Number 3. Eat healthy. What you eat can positively and negatively affect your depression. A healthy diet may not entirely cure depression, but it goes a long way in enhancing your mood. With a better mood and mindset, treating depression gets a lot easier. Include lots of fruits and vegetables in your daily diet. Also, foods that are rich in omega-3 fatty acids such as salmon and flax seeds are proven to be effective in treating depression. And limit alcohol intake or avoid it altogether. Number 4. Manage stress. Stress is a major trigger of depression. Most of the time, stress and depression go hand in hand. The best thing to do is always have your stress under control. There are so many things happening around us that can bring about stress, such as school, relationships, family, or work. However, don't let stress get the best of you. If there is a problem, temporarily block it out and come back to it later, rather than letting your problem spiral into depression. You can also take some time out to relax and enjoy yourself. Try to unwind and prevent stress from building up. When stress levels are managed properly, your mental health will be in good shape. Number 5. Establish a routine. Everyone who is battling depression will fall out of their daily routine. Some stop going to work due to loss of concentration or simply stop talking to people. They will mostly want to spend all day in the room and just watch the days go by. But life still has to go on. That is why you need to get back to your daily routine. Having a daily routine will help you get back on track and gradually ease the depression. To get back on your feet again, simply write down a list of all the activities that you need to do throughout the day or week. Try your very best to accomplish each and every one of them, even if you really don't feel like doing any of them. Remember that if you want to change, you need to start with yourself. Over time, you will slowly find yourself doing the tasks or activities and get yourself out of depression. Number 6. Avoid negative thoughts. You cannot successfully treat depression if your mind is filled with negative thoughts. If you are depressed, most of the time you will tend to blame yourself for things that are not your fault or out of your control. Instead of sinking deep in your negative thoughts, why not replace them with positive ones? Think about all the good things in your life. Think about all the people that care about you, such as your friends and family. Positive thinking will always bring about positive feelings such as happiness. When you change the way you think, you are one step closer in curing your depression. Number 7. Get a therapist. Depression can be difficult dealing with on your own, and you may want to seek help from a professional. Find a licensed therapist and schedule regular visits with them. They will listen to your problems and offer solutions on how to combat depression. Oftentimes, a therapist can recommend medications. These are usually antidepressants that works to help enhance your mood and treat the depression. This way may be costly for some, but it can be the key in helping you get better. Number 8. Open up to friends or family members. Letting all those feelings bottle up will only make the situation worse. On the other hand, talking about it with someone you can trust can make you feel better. This is ideal if talking to a therapist is not an option for you. A friend or family member will be able to help you out and support you when you need it. You don't have to fight depression alone. People who care about you will be by your side and make it easier to help you get out of depression. Number 9. Spend more time outdoor. A common characteristic brought about by depression is isolation and the amount of time spent indoors. One thing that some people are not aware of is that sunlight can actually suppress depressive symptoms. You don't have to spend all day in the hot sun. However, you can take a walk outside during the day when the sun is out and reap the benefits of the sun rays. Sunlight stimulates the release of endorphins and serotonin hormones, all which are actively involved in improving your mood. What this means is that a short walk in the park can greatly ease depression. Number 10. Connect more with friends. If you're depressed, you will find yourself avoiding most of your friends and sometimes even family members. The truth is, just being around other people and connecting with them can make you feel 10 times better than being locked up in a room alone. If your friends invite you to hang out, take the offer. You will be pleased afterwards knowing that you spent time with them. Besides, friends will be there for you and support you as they want you to get out of a depression. Avoid isolation at all costs and spend as much time as possible with people that care about you. Isolation will only increase feelings of sadness and make the situation worse. Number 11. Try new things. Try doing or learning new things to help keep your mind distracted. For instance, you can take up painting or gardening and see how it goes. It can be tough at first to pick something and do it, but you never know if you'll like it. Whenever you enjoy something, you'll release those feel-good chemicals in the brain, eventually bringing you positivity and happiness. Overall, depression is a serious mental health disorder that requires immediate attention. Sometimes it requires medical diagnosis and be treated by a medical professional. If conditions are severe, please seek a medical professional for help. With time, if you follow these tips, you'll see yourself getting better and better. I do hope you see the value in this, and I hope it helps. If you like this video, feel free to give it a like and subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching.